Have you ever eaten something you believed was healthy, only to feel tired an hour later? Not full, not energized, just drained? What if I told you that one of the fruits sitting in your kitchen right now, the one you've trusted for years, could actually be accelerating fatigue, worsening blood sugar swings, and silently working against your body after 60? This isn't about fear. This is about understanding how your body changes with age. Because after 60, your metabolism slows, your insulin response weakens, your digestion becomes more sensitive, and your recovery from inflammation takes longer. That means foods your body handled easily at 30 may affect you very differently at 60, 70, or 80. And fruit, while natural and beneficial in many cases, is not all equal. Some fruits stabilize your brain, protect your arteries, and reduce inflammation. Others can spike blood sugar quickly, trigger energy crashes, and increase cravings that keep you stuck in a cycle of fatigue. Today, we're uncovering both sides. The four fruits seniors should limit, and the four fruits that can actually help restore energy, protect memory, and support healthy aging. Every recommendation is based on physiology, metabolism, and how aging bodies respond to food. But first, ask yourself this: which fruit do you eat most often? Bananas, grapes, oranges, pineapple, or maybe something else? And more importantly, how do you feel after eating it? Because your body always tells the truth. And the first fruit on the list may surprise you: the innocent snack that can quietly destabilize your energy. Grapes look harmless. They're small, refreshing, easy to eat. And that's exactly the problem, because grapes are incredibly easy to overeat without realizing it. One handful becomes two, two becomes 20, and unlike fruits with higher fiber density, grapes deliver sugar quickly into your bloodstream. When you're younger, your body adapts easily. Your insulin responds efficiently, your cells absorb glucose smoothly. But after 60, insulin sensitivity naturally declines. That means glucose stays in your bloodstream longer. This creates a spike, followed by a crash, and that crash can feel like sudden fatigue, mental fog, irritability, sugar cravings. Many seniors describe it as feeling tired for no clear reason, but the reason is often hidden in small daily habits. It's not the grapes alone, it's the frequency, the portion, and the timing. Grapes eaten alone, especially on an empty stomach, enter your bloodstream quickly. But grapes eaten in small portions, combined with fat or protein, behave very differently. This slows absorption, stabilizes blood sugar, protects energy levels. This is why pairing fruit with foods like nuts, Greek yogurt, or cheese can dramatically reduce blood sugar swings. Another factor many people don't consider is satiety. Grapes do not create the same fullness signal as fiber-dense fruits, so your brain doesn't register them as a complete snack. You stay hungry, you keep eating, and over time, this contributes to metabolic fatigue. This doesn't mean grapes are forbidden, it means they must be controlled. A safer approach is simple: limit portions to about 10 to 15 grapes. Eat them after a meal, not alone, not on an empty stomach. Even better, rotate with fruits that provide stronger metabolic stability. Fruits like blueberries, which release energy slower, support brain health, and help protect aging neurons. But blueberries are just the beginning, because the next fruit on this list may be even more problematic for many seniors, especially those with sensitive digestion. The tropical fruit that may irritate your gut and drain your energy. Pineapple is one of the most misunderstood fruits in the world. It's marketed as healing, anti-inflammatory, digestive supporting, and in small amounts for some people, it can be. But after 60, your digestive system is not the same as it was decades ago. Your stomach lining becomes thinner, your acid balance changes, your sensitivity increases, and pineapple contains something very powerful: an enzyme called bromelain. Bromelain breaks down protein. That's why pineapple can tenderize meat. But your stomach lining is also made of protein. In younger bodies, this isn't a major issue. The protective layers are thicker, more resilient. But with age, that protection weakens. This makes your digestive system more vulnerable to irritation. For many seniors, this shows up as burning in the stomach, acid reflux, chest discomfort, or unexplained digestive discomfort after eating. And pineapple adds another layer of stress. Acidity. Pineapple is naturally acidic. This can worsen reflux symptoms, especially if eaten alone or on an empty stomach. Many people don't connect the dots. They feel discomfort later, but don't realize the trigger was something they believed was healthy. There's also the energy effect. Like grapes, pineapple delivers sugar quickly. This can create the same cycle: spike, crash, fatigue. Over time, repeated glucose spikes can worsen insulin resistance, which becomes more common after 60. But here's what's important to understand: the issue isn't pineapple itself, it's frequency, it's portion size, it's context. Someone who eats pineapple occasionally, in small amounts after a meal, may have no problem. But daily consumption, especially in large portions or juice form, creates stress on the system. Juice is even worse, because juice removes fiber. Fiber slows sugar absorption. Without it, sugar enters the bloodstream faster. This leads to stronger spikes and deeper crashes. Many seniors report feeling tired after fruit. This is often why. Not because fruit is bad, but because their body needs slower, more stable fuel. A smarter alternative is papaya. Papaya is gentler on digestion, less acidic, easier on the stomach lining, and still rich in nutrients. Berries are another excellent option. They provide antioxidants without overwhelming your system. If you enjoy pineapple, you don't need to eliminate it completely. Just respect it. Keep portions small, avoid eating it alone, avoid juice, and pay attention to how your body responds, because your body always gives feedback. The next fruit on this list is even more surprising. It's been promoted as one of the healthiest fruits in the world for decades. Doctors recommended it. Families served it every morning. But for many seniors, it may be quietly damaging something critical: your teeth, your joints, and your medication balance. The healthy fruit that can create hidden stress in the aging body. For decades, oranges have symbolized health: vitamin C, immunity, longevity. Many people grew up believing that eating an orange every day was one of the best things they could do for their body, and in many ways, oranges are beneficial. But after 60, the equation changes, because aging affects your teeth, your digestion, and your interaction with medications. And oranges can quietly affect all three. The first issue is acidity. Oranges contain citric acid. This acid gives oranges their refreshing taste, but it also softens tooth enamel. When you're young, enamel repairs itself more efficiently, but after 60, enamel becomes thinner and weaker. Once enamel wears down, it doesn't regenerate. This can lead to tooth sensitivity, pain with cold or hot foods, and gradual structural damage. Many seniors don't realize that daily acidic exposure accelerates this process. The second issue is digestive sensitivity. Acidic fruits can trigger reflux in sensitive individuals. This creates symptoms like burning in the chest, discomfort after eating, or chronic irritation. Even mild irritation, repeated daily, becomes a long-term stressor. But the third issue is the most overlooked: medication interaction. As we age, more people take medications for blood pressure, cholesterol, heart health, or mood regulation. Certain citrus compounds can influence how your liver processes these medications. This can alter absorption speed, sometimes increasing the effect, sometimes reducing it. Either way, it creates unpredictability. And stability is critical for aging bodies. This doesn't mean oranges are dangerous. It means they shouldn't be automatic daily staples for everyone, especially in juice form. Orange juice delivers sugar rapidly, without the fiber that slows absorption. This creates fast glucose spikes, which contribute to fatigue cycles. Whole oranges are safer than juice, but still require moderation. There are gentler alternatives that provide vitamin C without the same acidity load, such as strawberries, kiwi, and blueberries. These fruits support immunity while being easier on teeth and digestion. If you love oranges, enjoy them occasionally. Not automatically, not excessively, not as daily fuel, because your body after 60 needs stability more than stimulation. And the number one fruit on this list is perhaps the most shocking of all. It's one of the most commonly eaten fruits in the world. Recommended for energy, recommended for potassium, recommended for heart health. But for many seniors, it may be silently worsening fatigue, digestion, and metabolic stability. The everyday fruit that may be accelerating fatigue and metabolic slowdown bananas are everywhere. They're convenient, affordable, soft, easy to eat. For many seniors, bananas become a daily habit, sometimes every morning, sometimes as the main source of fruit. And on the surface, bananas seem like the perfect food. They contain potassium, they're natural, they provide energy. But here's what most people don't realize: bananas deliver energy quickly, and quick energy can become unstable energy. When you eat a ripe banana, especially one with brown spots, the starch inside has already converted into simple sugars. This means your body absorbs it rapidly. Your blood sugar rises, your pancreas releases insulin, and shortly after, your blood sugar drops. This drop can trigger fatigue, mental fog, hunger, and cravings. Many seniors interpret this as normal aging, but often it's unstable fuel. Over time, repeated spikes and crashes stress your metabolic system. Your cells become less responsive to insulin. This contributes to insulin resistance, which becomes more common with age. But there's another issue: digestive slowdown. As people age, gut motility naturally decreases. Bananas, especially less ripe ones, can slow digestion even further in some individuals. This can contribute to bloating, discomfort, and constipation. Not everyone experiences this, but many do. And because bananas are soft and easy to eat, people rely on them heavily, without realizing there may be better options. There's also the satiety problem. Bananas contain less fat and less protein. These nutrients help stabilize energy and create lasting fullness. Without them, hunger returns quickly. This leads to more frequent eating, more glucose fluctuations, more fatigue cycles. Again, bananas are not poison. They are simply not ideal as a daily primary fruit for many seniors, especially when eaten alone. There are more stable alternatives. Fruits that provide nourishment without destabilizing energy. Fruits that support the brain, heart, and metabolism more efficiently. And now we shift from what to limit to what to prioritize, because the next four fruits can help protect your brain, stabilize energy, reduce inflammation, and support healthy aging. Starting with a fruit that has been studied for its powerful effects on circulation and cellular health. The fruit that helps protect your arteries and restore cellular energy. If there is one fruit that truly stands apart when it comes to healthy aging, it is the pomegranate. At first glance, it looks ordinary. A hard shell, small seeds, nothing dramatic. But inside those seeds is something extraordinary. Compounds that help protect your blood vessels, support your brain, and improve how your cells produce energy. And this becomes critically important after 60. Because one of the biggest changes that happens with aging occurs inside your cells. Your mitochondria. These are the tiny energy factories inside every cell of your body. They power your muscles, your brain, your heart, your entire system. But with age, mitochondria become less efficient. They produce less energy and more oxidative stress. This is one of the hidden reasons behind fatigue, muscle weakness, brain fog, and slower recovery. Pomegranates contain powerful polyphenols that help protect mitochondria from damage and support healthier cellular function. This helps your cells produce energy more efficiently, which translates into real-world benefits: more stable physical energy, clearer thinking, better endurance. But pomegranates also protect something even more important: your arteries. As people age, arteries naturally become stiffer. blood flow becomes less efficient. This reduces oxygen delivery to your brain and muscles, which contributes to fatigue and cognitive decline. Pomegranate compounds help support healthy blood vessel function, helping arteries remain more flexible, improving circulation, supporting oxygen delivery where your body needs it most. This is especially important for brain health, because your brain consumes enormous amounts of oxygen. Even small improvements in circulation can significantly affect cognitive performance. Many seniors who add pomegranate to their diet report feeling mentally sharper, more alert, more clear. There is also a protective effect against oxidative stress. Oxidative stress accelerates aging, damages cells, and contributes to inflammation. Pomegranate antioxidants help neutralize this process, slowing cellular damage, supporting healthier aging. But as with everything, dosage matters. You don't need large amounts. In fact, moderate intake is ideal, about half a pomegranate per day, or a small serving of seeds added to yogurt, oatmeal, or salad. Even a few times per week can be beneficial. The key is consistency, not excess. And unlike high-sugar fruit juices, whole pomegranate seeds provide fiber. This helps stabilize blood sugar response, supporting metabolic balance. The next fruit on this list is even more powerful when it comes to protecting your brain. In fact, scientists have studied it extensively for its effects on memory and cognitive aging. It's small, dark, and incredibly protective, the fruit that helps protect your brain and preserve your memory. There is a reason blueberries are often called brain berries. Not because of hype, but because of how they interact with your nervous system. As you age, one of the most vulnerable organs in your body is your brain. Blood flow gradually decreases. Oxidative stress increases. Inflammation slowly damages neurons. This contributes to memory decline, slower thinking, reduced mental clarity, and over time, loss of cognitive sharpness. Many people assume this is inevitable, but nutrition plays a powerful role in slowing this process, and blueberries contain some of the most protective compounds known, anthocyanins. These are the pigments that give blueberries their deep blue color, but they do far more than affect appearance. Anthocyanins help protect neurons from oxidative damage. They support healthy communication between brain cells, and they improve blood flow to brain tissue. This helps preserve cognitive performance, memory, focus, and processing speed. Blueberries also support the hippocampus. This is the part of your brain responsible for forming new memories. As the hippocampus ages, memory formation becomes less efficient. Blueberries help protect this structure, supporting long-term brain health. But the benefits don't stop at the brain. Blueberries also support metabolic stability. They help improve insulin sensitivity, which means your cells respond better to glucose. This leads to more stable energy, fewer crashes, less fatigue, and improved overall metabolic function. This becomes increasingly important after 60, when insulin sensitivity naturally declines. Blueberries also help reduce systemic inflammation. Inflammation is one of the primary drivers of aging. It affects joints, blood vessels, brain tissue, and muscles. Reducing inflammation helps preserve function across your entire body. Blueberries also support eye health. The same compounds that protect neurons also help protect retinal cells, supporting visual clarity and slowing age-related visual decline. One of the most powerful advantages of blueberries is their stability. They provide energy without causing large glucose spikes. This makes them ideal for aging metabolism. Even frozen blueberries retain most of their beneficial compounds, which makes them accessible year-round. You don't need large amounts, about 1 cup per day, or even smaller portions regularly. Consistency matters more than quantity. Many people notice improved mental clarity after making blueberries part of their regular routine. Because you're not just feeding your body, you're protecting your brain. The next fruit on this list offers something different. It helps reduce inflammation in joints, supports recovery, and even improves sleep quality. The fruit that helps calm inflammation, protect joints, And improved sleep pain is one of the most common challenges people face after 60. Joint stiffness, muscle soreness, inflammation that lingers longer than it used to. Recovery takes more time, movement becomes harder, and inflammation becomes a silent force that slowly reduces mobility. But cherries contain compounds that directly help counter this process. Natural anti-inflammatory molecules called anthocyanins. These compounds help reduce inflammatory stress inside the body, protecting joints, supporting muscle recovery, and helping maintain mobility. This becomes essential for preserving independence as you age, because mobility is freedom. When inflammation remains high, joint tissue experiences more stress. This contributes to stiffness, pain, and reduced flexibility. Cherries help calm this process, supporting smoother joint function. But cherries also support something many seniors struggle with: sleep. Sleep quality naturally declines with age. Many people wake up more frequently, fall asleep slower, and feel less rested in the morning. Cherries contain natural melatonin. Melatonin is the hormone that regulates your sleep cycle. Supporting melatonin levels helps your body maintain healthier sleep rhythms. Better sleep improves everything: energy levels, brain function, hormonal balance, immune strength. Poor sleep accelerates aging. Good sleep slows it. Cherries also support cardiovascular health. Their antioxidant compounds help protect blood vessels, supporting healthy circulation and reducing oxidative stress, which protects your heart and brain. Another important benefit is recovery. As muscles age, recovery slows. Inflammation remains longer after physical activity. Cherries help support faster recovery, helping you remain active and maintain strength. They also provide metabolic stability. Unlike some high-sugar fruits, cherries provide beneficial compounds that help support balanced glucose metabolism when consumed in moderate portions. A typical beneficial serving is about one small handful per day. Fresh or frozen both work well. Tart cherries are especially beneficial, but sweet cherries also provide strong support. Consistency matters more than volume. Regular intake supports long-term protective effects. But there is one fruit that stands above all others for aging bodies. One fruit that supports your brain, your heart, your metabolism, and your cellular function simultaneously. And unlike most fruits, it doesn't destabilize your blood sugar, it stabilizes it. The fruit that stabilizes your metabolism, protects your brain, and supports long-term aging. Most people don't think of avocado as a fruit, but biologically it is. And for aging bodies, it may be one of the most powerful fruits you can eat, because avocado provides something most fruits do not: stability. Most fruits are built around carbohydrates. Avocados are built around healthy fats. And this changes everything. After 60, your brain becomes more sensitive to energy and stability. Your neurons require consistent fuel, not spikes, not crashes. Avocados provide slow, steady energy, helping your brain function more efficiently, supporting focus, mental clarity, and cognitive stability. Your brain is nearly 60% fat. It requires healthy fats to maintain its structure. Without adequate fat intake, neuronal function becomes less efficient. Avocados provide monounsaturated fats. These fats support brain cell integrity, helping preserve cognitive function. But the benefits extend beyond the brain. Avocados help protect your cardiovascular system. As arteries age, they lose flexibility. Circulation becomes less efficient. This affects oxygen delivery throughout your body. Avocados support healthier blood vessel function, helping maintain proper circulation. They also contain potassium. Potassium helps regulate blood pressure, supporting heart health. Many people associate potassium with bananas, but avocados provide potassium without destabilizing blood sugar. This makes them more metabolically stable. Avocados also support nutrient absorption. Certain vitamins require fat for proper absorption, including vitamins A, D, E, and K. Without fat, your body cannot fully use these nutrients. Avocados enhance the absorption of protective compounds from other foods, making your entire diet more effective. They also support metabolic stability, helping reduce glucose fluctuations, supporting insulin sensitivity, and reducing fatigue cycles. Unlike high-sugar fruits, avocados help maintain steady energy. They also support satiety, helping you feel full longer, reducing unnecessary snacking, supporting weight stability, which becomes more difficult with age. A simple daily serving can be half an avocado, added to breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Consistency provides the greatest benefit, not excess. Avocados nourish your brain, protect your heart, support your metabolism, and stabilize your energy, all in one fruit. Aging is not just about time, it's about biology, and biology responds to what you do daily. The foods you eat either stabilize your system or destabilize it. Some fruits, when eaten excessively or without awareness, can contribute to energy instability. Others help protect your brain, circulation, and metabolic health. The key is not fear. The key is intelligent selection, limiting fruits that create rapid glucose spikes when eaten improperly, and prioritizing fruits that provide stability and protection. The most supportive fruits for aging bodies include pomegranate, blueberries, cherries, and avocado. These fruits help support your brain, your heart, your metabolism, and your long-term function, because aging successfully is not about avoiding aging. It's about maintaining function, maintaining clarity, maintaining independence, and your daily nutritional choices play a powerful role in that process. Start small, stay consistent, and your body will respond.